Welcome back, children, to our EVS class. How are you all? Very good. I'm also fine today. Okay, so let us see further. Flashback means what we have done before. In previous chapter, we have studied about how are animals important to us. We have also seen the interdependence of living things and non-living things on each other. We have come to know the relationship between them, means living thing and us, how we are related to them, isn't it? Now further, tell me one answer, okay? Do you have a pet? I have a pet dog. Okay, you must also having some of them might have pet at their home. Okay, what would you feel if you lost your pet? I will feel very bad. I will start worrying about my pet, whether where he might have gone or whether it has something to do with or it has eaten something or not, isn't it? We will start worrying it. So let us watch a video.
Anna loved playing with her pet cat very much. She took good care of it and never forgot the day she received it. It was Anna's 10th birthday party. She was most excited to see the basket brought by Grandpa. She opened it. Oh, it's a cat. I had always wanted a pet. It would play with me all the time. She thanked her grandpa with a hug. Anna went about everywhere to show her proud possession. Grandpa wanted to teach her how to take care of the pet, but she would not listen. Anna named the cat Silly. Though Anna spent most of her time playing with Silly, yet she never took care of it. After some time, she started using Silly to do naughty things, like scaring younger kids away. Soon, all her friends and neighbors started complaining about its pranks. One day, Anna set the cat on an old lady who was carrying a heavy basket of grocery. The lady could not run and fell down. The cat scratched her with its paws that left painful marks all over her face. The
Do you think that what Silly did was right to that young old lady? No, it was not right. We should always respect to our old ladies or anyone who is older than us, isn't it? Now let us see what happens further.
old lady felt very angry. The lady was furious. From now on, you'll be a cat. Anna turned into a cat and Silly into Anna. She kept crying. No one could understand her. Silly kicked Anna and brought her home. Silly would hardly care if Anna needed food or a bath. It would make her run around the town the whole day, playing pranks on everyone they saw. Anna often got kicked and abused by people. She began realizing her mistake. She understood how her cat must have felt. While everyone was asleep one night, a burglar broke into the house. Anna sensed him. The burglar tried to scuffle her, but Anna bit him so hard that he ran out of the house in panic. That very moment, Anna changed back to herself, and Silly was back to being a cat. Just then, her parents entered the bedroom and found Anna patting her cat. Today, Silly saved the house from a burglar. I think I'm going to call it Beauty from now on. Silly is such a silly name. That's so wonderful. Just yesterday, we were thinking of leaving Silly somewhere far and deserted. Everybody complains to us about its pranks and naughty deeds. Now we think we should think again. Oh no, Dad. It was all my fault. I made it do all those bad things. I never even took care of it. But now I have realized my mistake. Anna's mum and dad were happy to hear that. From then on, Anna took good care of Beauty. She would feed it on time, give it regular baths, and even taught it to be friends with other people. Soon, Beauty became a friendly and cherished pet for all. The only ones who disliked it were.
Okay, now what have you understand looking at this video? Yes, you should take care of your pet animals and you should teach them good things, isn't it? So, our topic for today is care of animals. Okay, now it's a story time. There are few small stories in your textbook and we are going to go through it. Now story 1. Now Navjot and Ali quickly see there are now a small sparrow. The children in the class were startled on hearing the sound tack. Means they all were sitting in a class and there was a sound and the sound came from the ceiling of the fan. And then Kalyani shouted, "Look, look, a bird is hurt." Peter got up at once and picked up the bird. It was in pain. This bird was in pain. While they were studying in the class, there was a sound tack. And when they saw up to the ceiling, there was a bird. Okay. Navjot and Ali quickly brought water in a bowl. Peter lovingly patted the bird. They held the bowl to the bird's beak. It drank a little water and slowly started flapping its wing. Means after drinking water, it flapped its wings and it slowly started to move. Now Navjot told all the children to move back. They noticed that the bird was trying to fly. Okay. In the while the bird flew away. Means after drinking water, the bird started flapping its wing and it started to fly. Okay. Now this was story 1. Next day what happened? The children saw a bird circling above them in their classroom. Means the next day the bird came to their classroom. The children tried to find out whether it was the same bird that was heard the previous day. They were trying to see that. They quickly switched off the fan and started to clap. Means all the students were very happy to see the bird again in their classroom and they felt that this bird is now okay to fly. Okay. Now next. Now this is a question which is taken from your textbook. Put the sentences in correct order and type the sequence in the chat box. Okay. It is the summary of the story. Peter lovingly patted the bird. The children saw a bird circling in their classroom. Navjot and Ali quickly brought water in the bowl. The bird flew away. The bird hit itself with the fan. Now the correct answers we'll see. The children saw a bird circling in their classroom. The bird hit itself with the fan. Peter lovingly patted the bird. Navjot and Ali quickly brought water in the bowl and the bird flew away. Now this answers you are going to write it in your textbook page number 127. Is it very clear, children? Very good. Proceeding further to next story. Now this is story 2. Now story 2 says, Shankar was very happy. A cat had given a birth to 4 kittens in the courtyard of his house. You know what is courtyard? Courtyard means an open place before your house. Okay. He started spending his free time with them. With whom? Yes, with the kittens. Now one morning Shankar was woken up by the cat's cry. Means when he woke up, he just heard the noise of cat. She was crying. Why was she crying? He ran towards the courtyard. Now he was worried ki why my cat is crying, isn't it? So he saw that the cat was crying and cuddling its three kittens. Three kittens? Why only three kittens? The cat had four kittens. So the fourth one was missing. That's why this mama cat was crying. Now one of the kitten was missing. He went outside and found Malini patting a kitten. Now Malini was his friend, and when he went out, he saw that Malini was patting a kitten, one kitten. Okay. Now Shankar called Malini into his courtyard, and then he explained Malini ki, see, this cat, mama cat is crying. So Malini saw the cat crying. Now tell me, what do you think Malini would have done after looking at the cat? Think. Yes, Malini would have kept the kitten near its mother so that it would stop crying. Isn't it? When a mama gets a child, she will become happy and she will stop crying, isn't it? Okay. Now story 3. There are many small stories in your textbook. Now this story says, Bholi is Meenu's cow. Now what is the name of the cow? Yes, Bholi. Now Meenu takes Bholi to field to graze daily. To graze daily means that you have seen that many of the cows move around here and there and they eat grass. That eating process is called grazing. Okay. Now one day a speeding scooter hit Bholi and hurt her leg. Isn't it very sad? The wound was bleeding heavily. Can you see this wound? And can you see this cow's leg is bleeding? Isn't it? Now, what will people in Meenu's family do after she has got hurt? What will they do? Think. Yes, people in Meenu's family will give first aid to the cow by tying a bandage around its leg. When we get hurt, our mama quickly removes first aid box and she applies Dettol, she cleans it and she put a bandage around it. In the same way, first Meenu's family will give Bholi a first aid, and then they would then take it to a veterinary doctor for further treatment. Okay. Now, this is another story. Now, Chandu Dhobi looks after his donkey very well. The donkey too does a lot of his work. Now, look at the picture and write what are the things that Chandu does for his donkey. Okay. Now, let us see. Now, first picture, what does it shows? Yes, Chandu bathes his donkey and keeps it clean. Next, Chandu feeds it fresh green grass so that it remains healthy. Next, Chandu provides his donkey with clean fresh water to drink. And at last, Chandu puts a garland around the neck of his donkey to keep it happy. Now this was the textbook pages of your textbook. Okay. Now that's all for today and have a nice day. You have to solve all these pages in your textbook after watching this video. Okay.